Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, man. Here we are, August the 6th, 2021, with Mr. Brown. We're at his graveside with my brother, Soldier. Yes, and Cappy Brown, and me, Colton, the Three Musketeers. We come to honour the fallen musketeer, you know? Yeah. We've got 2 roses, a yellow one, and Neville brought some lovely red roses and all them flowers there. Somebody come earlier and put some flowers. Much appreciation. Much appreciation. So, yes, Delroy, we're looking after your dad's grave, as we promised. Yeah, man. And Neville is telling us we're getting a headstone in it, bro. Come in.
Yeah, hopefully. Like I say, man needs a headstone now for 2 years, and I've still got no headstone, so yeah, hopefully the next month. We wanted to raise his birthday today, but obviously COVID and a lot of people passed away. Rest in peace. But yeah, it's coming. So yeah, next time you see us, there'll be a nice headstone.
Hopefully, yes.
And we can rest in peace then.
It's true. Yeah. Yeah, man. We're happy. We're happy. It picked the good weather again for us. It was raining earlier. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's true. The sun's shining on Mr. Brown. And it's Happy Independence Day for the Jamaicans, August the 6th. Yeah, liberty, you know, liberty. That's it, man. All right, guys. And what we normally, sometimes I'm gonna finish now, but sometimes I throw in a memory of Cappy. A funny one or a nice one. Neville's here, he can help me out with a memory or a thought. You know, I've said them all before, really. You know, Cappy, he used to just work hard. I remember his white van in the end, towards the end of his life. He used to bowl up in a white van. He used to have a golf car, which was lovely. Man, that could shift. And then he got a work van. But he was using that work van just to go to Lidl's, just to go to Sainsbury's. Everywhere was the work van become his main van, and it was full of dust in there from his work, because he used to work on the demolition sites with dust and things. And we used to, he said, oh gosh, the time, Neville, when he used to say, I beg you clean the car. My God, when you hear that word, I beg you clean the car.
Run.
And you've been in that car for about an hour, because you got to get all the dust out of everywhere and everything, you know. And Alva used to sit in there with him as well. And yeah, that done some miles, man. That done some miles to the actual scrapyard. Must have been over 100 miles away, you know. And I could never get over how much he used to commute to work every day from Ipswich. He would get up 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, sometimes without an alarm clock. And he'd be gone through that door and come all the way back in the night, 3 hours rest. Then he's gone back again, you know. But he loved his Saturdays. He'd get a bit of a brandy in and have a brandy in it to relax himself. Yeah. And then Sunday he'll try and dust his brass.
Yeah, playing his music.
Never remembers dusting the brass ornaments in the front room.
I hate that job. They get no money for that, you know. Just grafting, elbow grease, grafting. Good old days.
Yeah. So, yeah, sometimes Cappy could get lazy on himself and nominate us, you know, but it was nice when he got involved as well, do you know what I mean? But sometimes he would be cooking the dinner, so we'd crack on because we know we'd get a nice dinner while he's cooking his mutton.
A pot of soup on a Saturday. What?
Yeah, pot of soup.
Boy. Love them soup on a Saturday, and then, like you say, on a Sunday.
Yeah.
We had the rice and pea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Miss that.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah. And even Cappy's character, he was a peaceful man as well, you know. But that's what we know. He was a peaceful man, you know. I was surprised really because I thought Jamaicans are strong and they like fight on. But with Cappy, he didn't really get into fights too hard. He didn't, you know. I mean, you know, there was some trouble in the area, and I said, "Child, I might have to go out there and fight," you know. Cappy said, "No, so what you are bring trouble, Papi? Me not fighting, no, no." And I thought, wow, Cappy's turned into Martin Luther King, you know. So, and I respect that as well, you know. He didn't have beef with people. He didn't have beef, and yeah, he done well. He done well. He done well. You know, you know, unfortunately, you know, he moved to Bedfordshire towards the end of his life, and I wish he had stayed here. Really, I just, you know, I wish he had stayed here, and no more said on that. But yeah, we cared for him. You know, we catered for him in the ends here. And so, but you know, he's in Zion now. You know, he's in Zion. He's going through the gates of Zion, along with Charlie Dyer, just up there. Our Charlie Dyer, there he is. We catch up with Charlie. We got a flower for Charlie and flowers, and it's so nice that Cappy is here and Charlie is there. And they used to even visit each other. Charlie would just drop in on Cappy on the way to Lidl's or somewhere. So, Cappy, may I go shop? You want anything? Cappy said, no, sir, we done it already. And then sometimes Preacher will pop in.
Yeah.
And, you know, where's Michelle? You know, where's Michelle? Oh, no, Michelle's working in the bathroom shop today, whatever. And, you know, it's been nice. I tell you, Ipswich, it's a nice life up here. You know, I could carry on forever and make a documentary about this, you know, but yeah, so here we are. It's a Windrush. It's a Windrush man. It's a Windrush man. Came here in the 60s. And they're passing away now. The fallen soldiers come all the way from Jamaica. And yeah, even his Jamaican talk, I was getting joke, you know. The other day, Neville, brother,
Yeah.
I was catching joke when they say, do what you do? Do what you do, massa? You know, because when we used to stress them out, you know, for example, let's say we want to go out and play. And he'll say, well, you go to the yard first, man. You haven't cleaned up the dog mess. You haven't cleaned up the dog mess. What you mean? What you mean? And he said, oh, but Kieran's at the door now or whatever. So we're going to play football now. They're here now. Oh, do what you do, master. Do what you do, master. Meaning, when you come back, crack on, please, you know, and you got a bly, you just feel happy, innit? You release you, you know, with his Jamaican words, they release you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's been good, it's been good. We've had a good journey with Cappy, and, you know, we don't forget the, even the funeral when we were walking, we were in the hearse, and I remember Neville was walking before the hearse, with the brothers, innit? Do you remember?
Man, represented.
Neville was there with his Berry's Hammond hats,
Yeah, the
you
crew
know,
was there, man. We
looking
both
nice,
strong.
yeah.
Front of the horse
Who else
up.
was there? There was another brother,
There was me, Delroy, Sparky,
Sparky. That was it.
Barry,
Yeah.
Yanni.
Wow. Yes.
Oh, they're strong.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can remember it like yesterday. My son was there outside the Burlington Baptist Church. Sun was shining. Oh, man. And we remember the horses, Neville. The carriage. The horse and carriage. When we saw the horse and carriage come around the corner,
Yeah, blew the whole
wow,
place away.
we thought we was in a Walt Disney movie. Wow. And we saw the Jamaican flag on there and his cap. Do you remember his cap? Yeah, we had his cap. The cap was right there. Let's find a photo of that. The cap was right there. It's Jamaican. And the twins were there.
Yeah.
The twins from
Wilson,
Bedford. No, when I upload this,
The Wilson
somebody will
twins,
see
yeah.
this. So, and we thanks for the Bedford crew for coming that day. Lionel, all of them come and put in their face. You know, Janae and Jermaine couldn't be there, but I said a few words for Jermaine because the poor guy was in prison. You know, and Justin come, and Justin was still in shock and very quiet because he loved his granddad, and you know, respect. And he come looking nice, as Justin always looks nice, like the Vin Diesel man, in his black suit. Everybody looked nice, you know. And we also had some lovely words, Michelle and me and his goddaughter from Bedford. So it's been lovely, you know. Such a beautiful day and such a beautiful piece for Cappy, you know. He's not no Pablo Escobar. He didn't go down like that, you know. He's a nice, decent man, and he's left his legacy, and he's here, you know. And one thing, Neville comes and visits the most. Neville lives how many miles away? About mile away.
Yeah, and
Yeah, Neville's not too far as well, and Neville makes sure he comes and checks that everything's nice. So Neville's the gatekeeper, you know, he's the gatekeeper of Zion for us and makes everything nice. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. But we're just, you know, just talking up Cappy really. Yeah, he was a good. Yeah, he was a good. Yeah, he was right. He was real. He was real. He was real. He was real. He was a special man. You know, that's right. In honor of Cappy, he was a special man. I say he was special because he worked very hard as well, and
took care of everyone.
yeah. And he used to look at me and say, "Carl, you're whatless, man. Why are you so whatless?" I'll be honest. You know, I didn't have the strength. He had the strength. He was a lion, and I just had to stand up to attention to him, you know. Man's just grinding out at work. He just working. Even for his house, he had problems with his house. I mean, we all go through relationship problems, and you know, he had to secure the house with more money, you know. And he had to pay for it himself, and he had to work even harder. Otherwise, he could have lost his home, and he even done that, you know. So he's a special man, and he's gone now. So. Rest in peace, Cappy. You know, one love, one unity. You know, you're a long way from Jamaica, from Clarendon, but they love you, your brothers and sisters in America and in Jamaica. They all love you. And rest in peace, my man. Yeah, we love you, we respect you. And you know, we don't want to join you yet. We're getting old. I'm getting older. I'm next in the queue, you know. So I don't want to be coming up here too often. It's a bit scary as I get older, you know, because they might have to put me here, you know, or in there with you, because there's enough space for two. Bless him. Yeah, man. But one love, you know. Finish with the words: roses are red, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet, and we all still love you, Mr. Brown. Rest in peace. From Neville.
Yeah. Amen.
Neville, right, looking nice with his bus bag, and yes, man. This is the future Lexford Brown here, man. Working hard with his mortgage going. This is the new Lexford Brown, you know. He might work hard, and he might extend him yard, I should have Buckingham Palace down there in the Crofts.
We'll keep the legacy going for Mr. Brown.
For Mr. Brown. Yeah, all right.
Peace and love.